My name's Ross Finnie. I work for SIG Design Technology and I'm National Sales Director. SIG PLC is a distribution business, really, but it's got such a diverse selection of companies within it. It's not just simply a distribution business, so we have certain elements that are concentrated on interiors, exteriors, and then we have a specialist design business called Design Technology, which really looks to aid principal designers with specialist advice. And I think the Building Safety Act for us is how it incorporates into us is we need to be aware of not only our supply chain and what they're delivering to us, because we represent so many different manufacturers. It's important that the information we gain from them is correct, is up to date, and principal designers really rely on us to be able to pass on that expertise. We work on various projects in size, I suppose, but the sort of larger end projects is where we're starting to see some of the ramifications of the Building Safety Act. So we're talking about really leading into the golden thread, and we're trying to understand how we get the information from the specialist manufacturers that we work with and be able to deliver that information back to the principal designer and contractor. One thing I suppose is really important about the golden thread, there's three really main elements to it. So the pre-construction and design stage, the sort of building stage, and then also the maintenance stage, which really, look, the golden thread should be kept for the entirety of the building's life. And I think we need to make people aware of that and how we get those systems in place that we can update that golden thread. SIG have invested quite a lot of money in a product information management system, which is due to be launched sort of next year. We're working really in conjunction with the CCPI. So our procurement director is the COO for the CCPI committee. So there's a lot of synergies between different things that are happening in the industry at the moment. And for us, it's about trying to understand how we fit that in and how we train our staff. And it's about that competency level of our staff so that we can give confidence to the principal designer and contractor that what we are delivering is correct. I suppose one of the fascinating facts is we really need to now look at, so when we deliver a project and we produce an as-built drawing, we are trying to push our designers to keep a record of all the revisions that we've done. Simply almost like a breadcrumb trail, so that when a building occupier or a client gets used to this building, and there is information there for him to be able to go and review, that's sort of like an O&M manual on steroids, if you like. It's just really technically, but it's got to be kept up to date at all time, which allows that client to prolong the life of not only the building, but also protect the life that's inside that building. And how we get that information to the client is what we're trying to invest in now and trying to understand. I think like any business, we're on a journey and we're trying to navigate our way around things as best we can. The competency really is the key focus for us. So we're making sure we've got a training metrics and competency record for all our technical staff. And really that then sort of encompasses the specialist designers, but even people going out and giving specification advice. So there's a large job there to do. That journey is ongoing and will continue to be ongoing. But it's a focus really for us as a PLC to try and get the correct people, giving the correct advice, and ultimately protecting life in general. I think it's really important for the JCI to act as an education authority. I think there's a lot of businesses out there that are on a journey, and we're probably looking for reassurance from or guidance, educational guidance about what we should do and where we should go. And I think the JCI has a real important position to fill there, really, in that they could steer some of the sort of less able companies and act as a governance way of directing you in the right way, of giving you educational formats, of letting you know what forums are available, and trying to help the industry gain the expertise and competences that they're looking for.